The Haunted and Feared. And I also played in a band called 6 Feet Under for a year. And I also run a YouTube channel where I try out guitar-related gear, amplifiers, pedals, guitars, stuff like that. And I'm actually having a workshop here today at 7 o'clock. So this is just a bonus. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about, but it's going to be awesome anyway, I think. So they asked me, okay, what are your favorite pedals? I'm like, I don't know. That's a very hard question. Just single out a couple of pedals. But I did my job, I did my homework, so I chose a couple of pedals. And I'm gonna talk a little bit about them. And this is something I also use at home. So this is not just any pedal I'm just talking shit about. It's I use a lot of these pedals at home and in my rig. And I'm gonna start with the first pedal right here from Digga. This guitar is brand new, by the way, so I haven't even plugged it in. This is the first time I plug it in. So the first pedal I'm going to talk about is from Digga. Now, this is the whammy pedal. It's not intentionally the pedal I was supposed to talk about, but it does the same as the Digga pedal that I wanted to show, which is called the Digga Drop. And basically, the Digga Drop is a pedal that drops your tuning in different half steps. And you can do that with the whammy pedal as well. And the cool thing about that is that when I'm out doing workshops like I do today, I can play songs in different tunings on the same guitar without having to retune. So I don't have to bring like 7 or 8 different guitars to play different songs. So it's awesome in that sense. I can just go up and down. I think it's just down actually. So this guitar is in standard D, but if I have some really low tuned death metal songs, I can go down a couple of steps if I want. So this is how it sounds when it's dropped 1 full octave. Should I turn it up? Yeah. Yes. So if you want, you can play bass. I don't do that, but works, right? I mean, if you're a home recording guitar player and you don't have a bass, it's a great way to just record something, at least. I mean, no one listens to the bass anyway, so it might just be a guitar that's tuned on, right? So what I do is that I just go down like half step or a full step. So this is the full step. So this is the standard tuning that I'm playing, standard D, going down to C. Pretty cool, huh? So that's the Digga Drop. It's smaller than the whammy pedals, about this size. But with the whammy pedal, you can do a lot of other cool stuff as well. But I'm not supposed to show that. I never use a whammy. But I might start now because it's kind of fun. Okay. Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying about 50%? So next, the next pedal I'm going to show you is a classic. It's like a secret weapon for every metal guitar player. If you have any amplifier that sounds like shit. It's the Maxon Overdrive 808. Classic tube screamer. You can also use the Ibanez tube screamer 808 as well, just to be all political about it. You can use any overdrive pedal, but I'm choosing the Maxon 808. It's a great way to just tighten up any amplifier to make it sound more saturated and tight. And I'm gonna try it out. Now, this is the worst example ever because this amplifier is really tight. and it's really metal sounding, but I'm gonna try and make it sound like shit. Okay? It's already pretty tight, but I'm gonna try and make it sound flubby and shitty. So say that's almost a dual rectifier. That's usually how they sound. Maybe not that tight, but you get the idea. I mean, the dual rectifier is not a modern metal amp. It was designed in '92. So it needs a little help. And with the Maxon or an overdrive in general, you can tighten up that low end and you can get a really saturated, awesome, tight metal rhythm tone. So the way I set up the overdrive is that I don't have any gain at all. You just want to use it as a... Someone's calling from space. No. So how I set it up is that I keep the drive or the gain on 0 and use it as a clean boost. So I max out the volume, right? Okay? And turn down the gain. And what this is, the pedal basically just pushes the preamp input of the amplifier and just making it even more saturated. So we have it, this is with it off. It's pretty cool, but let's try it out now. So it's an absolute must if you are a metal guitar player and like the dual rectifier. That's the good thing about the amp Mesa Boogie dual rectifier, that it takes overdrives so well, and it's just a lot of fun, basically. So that's the Maxon overdrive 808, or Ibanez Tube Screamer 808 works just as well. And when you use that extra overdrive, you're going to get a bit noisier on the amp because you're raising the volume. So it's a bit noisier, right? So for that you need a noise gate, right? And this one is called the Isp Decimator. It's also a classic, very simple. Oh, I forgot to show you. I should lift up the pedals just to show you. But it looks like this. And it's just a very simple pedal with one knob. You just turn the knob until it's silent, right? It's not that hard. Gets even tighter, right? Because you're not getting rid of all the noise. Okay, so that was the overdrive and the noise gate. Now I'm going to show you something that I recently did a video for, and it's a pedal from a brand called Hot Tone. And it's called the Hot Tone Stomp, or X Stomp. And when you look at it, it doesn't say anything. It's like, okay, what the hell does it do? It's just a bunch of knobs and fancy colors on the knobs. But the cool thing about it is that it's basically every pedal you would want it to be. It's not a multi-effect in that sense that it's, you know, chorus, delay and all that shit. It's one pedal that you decide for yourself what you want it to be. So do you need an overdrive in your setup? Oh, you can make it sound like the Maxon OD 808 if you want, because it has that model in there. So you load in an overdrive model into the pedal using your iPhone. So with Bluetooth, I'm gonna see if this works. Yeah, this is very small for you to see, but I have an app here where I can scroll through different effects. Here we have distortion pedals, so I can find like a metal zone if I want one of that. I can have like a graphic EQ if I need that. or a chorus, a delay, reverb, anything you want it to be, basically. So it's a really great pedal to have in your backpack if something goes wrong, or if you're short on a really expensive reverb pedal or whatever. So what I do is that let's hope this works. I just push, okay, here's an ambient pedal called the back mask. I click it, and I see the knobs, and these knobs translate to the knobs here. So I can tweak the pedal just like the original, but on this pedal right here. And you can read a little bit about what it's modeled after, blah, blah, blah. There's my mom texting me, and I won't answer. Sorry, Mom. So I just push load into device, and I choose the device. I have it right here. Connection successful. Let's hope for the best, guys. Oh, if you load it for the first time, it takes a bit of time because it has to load everything into the pedal. But the next time you load it, it will be in the pedal already. So because this is a new pedal, you would have to load in. I'm just gonna see if I can find something that's already preloaded, so we don't have to wait forever. Yeah, this has to load too. So, what should I talk about for 2 minutes? Any questions regarding the pedals I showed? No? It's okay.
I can change
You can change my sound. Please don't, because now it's halfway through. So please don't. Then we have to wait longer, and it's going to be even more awkward than it is already.
Actually, I could.
Oh, you could too. I think you can password lock this one, and I think there's also in total 4 stomp in this room because I found 4 of them. Okay, let's see. Okay, 87%. We're close. So I chose the analog echo. And now when that pedal is loaded, I can shut down the iOS and the app, and it will perform like this echo if I turn it off and put it on. So you can stick it on your pedal board, you don't have to load anything into it again. But here it is. So that's pretty cool. I mean, whatever you're if you want to try out something new in your rig, you don't have to buy a new pedal. You can just load in a new model into this pedal, which is kind of cool. And it also has amp models in there, so it can be like, it can model a preamp stage of a Marshall if you want, or they're adding more models as they go. So you can have a black face kind of preamp going into an amplifier. You can even use it as an impulse loader, if you understand what that is. It's basically a cab simulator. So you can connect your amp into this, and from the pedal into an audio interface or a mixer, and you will have a cabinet sound. It will modulate the cabinet and microphone sound. So you can do so much with this. You can put it wherever in your signal chain. You can put it a bit before your amps, in the loop, wherever it fits you. And they just keep on adding more and more models every month. So, and everything is free, of course. You just buy the pedal, and the extra models are free. Okay? So I was supposed to show yet another pedal, but that one was out of stock. It was the Earthquaker Devices Avalanche Run, which is a delay and reverb pedal that's amazing. But you just have to imagine that it sounds amazing, because I can't show you here. Okay? Good. Did it sound good in your head? Good. Awesome. Yeah, I guess that was it. I'm still going to do my workshop at 7 o'clock inside, and I will be playing death metal. I will be playing slower songs for the ladies. And I will talk about my life going from being the bedroom guitar player to where I am today with social media and being in bands out touring, stuff like that. And hopefully, if you're in a band or if you're a guitar player, you have something to gain from that. I will talk a bit about how you can change your appearance and like push yourself using social media. So that's 7 o'clock, okay? Are you gonna be there or are you just gonna leave right now? It's Friday, right? No job tomorrow. You can stay. All right, okay, thank you so much, guys. Okay, see you later.
Kommentiert der Fleisch auch.
Hey, warum ist hier nur einer und das? Hey, wie kommt das hin?
Zahnkraft, ja.
Hallo.